Sha'Carri Richardson, man. She's been arrested. She's been arrested. You see the article right here from Yahoo Sports. She's been arrested based off on video footage of her clearly, clearly violating her boyfriend. This is ridiculous. I have multiple thoughts. I have multiple thoughts on this situation, man. I want to kind of break it down just from a humane perspective. I hate for her to be arrested, but for what she was doing to her boyfriend was egregious. It was it was disrespectful and it was emasculating to a man, to a black man in public. And it just so it is so derogatory on what she was doing, how she just kept following the man throughout the whole airport. And the man did his best in just walking away. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. He was walking away, trying to minimize conflict. And then you have Sha'Carri just following the man and kept hitting the man, kept hitting the man, and kept hitting the man. It was definitely DV. It was definitely DV, and I'm not surprised about her getting arrested. I'm not surprised about her getting arrested. She emasculated this man. She humiliated this man. She disrespected this man from epic proportions that was out of character for her, and it was rude. And when you put yourself in this situation, man, you got to wonder, what are you thinking, Sha'Carri? What are you thinking? What are you actually thinking in your head to think that it was okay in public? It's not even okay in private, but in public for you to continue to push this man and continue to hit this man repeatedly. And you don't think it's no repercussions? You don't think that you was going to get in trouble? What about your sponsorship deals you have? One with Nike, your other sponsorship deals. What are you putting yourself into? How are you going to be perceived to the public? How do you think it's going to hurt your brand? Everything that you work hard for and you willing to throw that all away? I don't give a damn about what this man did. One thing we saw in public is that you put your hands on this man repeatedly every single chance that you got. You emasculated this man in public. And it forced the police to take action. It forced the police to take action. And they had to take action by arresting your ass because you was harassing this man and you physically assaulted this man. Now you may have some people, I've been reading some comments of some people saying that, you know what, man, it was no harm, no foul. They shouldn't have arrested her. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me give you some info. If this was another way around, if this was the other way around, where this black man put his hands on Sha'Carri, if he would have been pushing Sha'Carri, if he would have laid his hands on Sha'Carri, you don't think that black boy would have been arrested immediately? You don't think he would have been arrested immediately? See, this is what I'm saying about the double standard. There's a double standard. For some reason, you got some people, some yahoos out here that think that it's okay for a woman to put their hands on a man, but if a man retaliates and put his hands on a woman, he's going to be demonized. He's going to be the one to look like he has the problem. He's going to be the one that's going to get arrested and going to do jail time for domestic violence. This is crazy to me. So that same energy that you would have had if it was the boyfriend that was doing this to Sha'Carri, it should be the same energy you should have for Sha'Carri doing this to her boyfriend. Now, I don't know what's going to be the ramifications of this with her sponsorship deals. I don't know what's going to be the ramifications of this with, her competing in track and field. But I do know this: that was a bad decision by Sha'Carri. That was a bad decision by Sha'Carri. You can't do this. This is not a way you handle yourself in public by acting like a fool in public in the airport. You can't act like this, man. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care what nobody says. I don't like the fact that she got arrested, but I understand why she got arrested. She put her hands on her boyfriend because this could have went left real quick. This could have went left real quick if that young black man would have retaliated and would have got tired of you. Hey, I done told you, stop putting your hands on me, girl. Stop putting your hands on me. You can just tell he was just walking away. He was just walking away to and fro, to and fro. He was walking away. And I'm telling you something. Let's say if he would have lost his cool. Let's say if he would have got fed up. Sha'Carri, I'm telling you, man, girl, you better keep your damn hands off me. I'm telling you now, I'm walking away. Sha'Carri, you better keep your damn hands off me. You put your hands on me again. I know something, Sha'Carri. Wow, 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 wow. Let's just say he would have retaliated. Then you would have had some people say, oh, he was wrong. He was wrong. That's a girl. That's a woman. Why are you sitting there fighting a woman? Why are you sitting there fighting a woman? Yeah, he's wrong for retaliating. That's a woman. She didn't deserve that. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Stop with the double standard crap. Come on, man. You have to hold your composure. You have to control. I say this all the time. You have to control your emotions, chat. You cannot allow anyone to get you to act out of character because you're gonna lose more than you win, and it's not gonna be good for you. Whatever this man did behind the scenes, I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't give a damn what he did behind the scenes. Break up with the man, move on with your life. But it does not warrant you to harass the man and physically assault the man in public. When you do things like that, you're asking for trouble. Not only from the law perspective, but you're asking for trouble with that black man would have retaliated. And you're not putting your boyfriend in the best light. You emasculated the man. Period. You can't do it. You can't do it. Let's kind of get into it, man, with this article, man. So the video is egregious. They said that she was arrested on Sunday, on July 27th, on suspicion of domestic violence against her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. Now, according to The Athletic, a police officer witnessed the incident and arrested Richardson on a fourth-degree domestic assault offense despite Coleman's objection, and Coleman declined to press charges. He declined. I'm not surprised about that. I'm not surprised. But he declined to press charges. But Coleman, however, disagreed with the arrest. I feel this is what his comments was. The boyfriend. I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. I don't feel as if she should have been arrested. Let me say this, Coleman. Let me say this, Coleman. I understand your thoughts. I understand your feelings. But let me say this. by prefacing that she did this in a public setting. She did this in a public setting. She disrespected you. She emasculated you in a public setting. The police saw the footage, and based off on who she is, she's a celebrity. She's a professional athlete. They thought to themselves, we have to take action. And probably enough people complain about it, and they took action, because this could have went left real quick. Now, I admire how you controlled your emotions. I admire it, because let me tell you something. Not a lot of black men would have been able to handle themselves that way. Now, what I would have said that a black man would have been wrong if he would have been retaliated. Listen, I've been taught, because I know that I'm a black man, and I know if I put my hands on a woman, it ain't gonna be good for me. I'm gonna lose more in the long run, because I'm a black man, and it's not gonna be favorable in my situation for me to do it, because I know the police is going to arrest me first and ask questions later. I ain't trying to go to jail for nobody. Now, let me preface by saying I'm protect my wife, I'm protect my son, no doubt. But let me just say this: in this situation, I ain't going to jail for no damn body. So I understand his sentiments, but at the end of the day, your girlfriend was in the wrong. She was in the wrong. She was dead wrong. Now, Richardson was reportedly taken into custody for 19 hours before her release. She is coming off of preliminary races and is set to compete in the World Championships in September. I'm going to play the video so you can see exactly. If you haven't seen it, it's all on social media. So if you haven't seen it, you can watch it right here on my channel. So let's highlight this. Look at her. Look at her, man. Look at this. Look what she's doing. She's not leaving the man alone. The man doing everything he can. He's walking away. The man going in circles. She's pushing the man. Push him. Come on, bro. Look at that. He pushing her away. Leave me alone. Look at that. And threw something in his head. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now, some people may say that, you know what, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad what he did. Bruh, I'm here to tell, man, come on. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Because I'm telling you, it could have went left real quick. And it wouldn't have been good for Christian Coleman, the black man. Let me tell you something. Two wrongs don't make a right. So she was wrong for putting her hands on him. And if he would have retaliated, he would have been wrong for putting his hands on her. But what I'm telling you, it wouldn't have been good for him, because they would have arrested his ass real quick, and he would have been the one going to jail. Period. Control the emotions, man. Control your emotions. Too many times we've seen the news. We've seen so many situations where you have people in marriages, couples in marriages, couples in relationships that they lose their cool and someone end up getting hurt or even getting deleted. Someone ends up getting hurt or even gets deleted, and it's not worth it. It is not worth your freedom. It is not worth you going to jail over. It is not worth you getting taken out. Let me tell you something. Separate yourself from this toxic situation. Remove yourself. Is it hard? Hell yeah. But let me tell you what else is hard. Jail time is hard. You going into that grave earlier than expected is hard. That's difficult for your loved ones that love you. They can't see you no more because you digged up, you're in the ground 10 feet deep over some stupid foolishness that could have been avoided by you walking away or separating yourself from the situation. That's the mature adult way in handling toxic situations. It ain't worth your peace. It ain't worth you being stressed out. It ain't worth you being in depression. It ain't worth you being bogged down. It ain't worth you getting disease over. It ain't worth you getting from worrying and you being so distraught. It is not worth it. If you don't like the situation that you're in, let me tell you something very simple. Leave. I know you may be feeling hard on yourself. I know you may feel like, you know what, there is hope, is all gone. It's going to be hard for me to pick up the pieces, where I'm going to stay. Let me tell you something very quick. Leave. You're talking to, let me tell you something. You're listening to someone who have experience. I can do bad all by my damn self, but I'll be damned if I'm going to be put in a situation of toxicity, stressed out, depression, and I'll be put in a situation where I may have to defend myself. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm a black man. If I retaliate, I'm going to jail. They're going to take my black ass to jail. And that's on life. Let me say this again to all my black men out there. I salute Christian Coleman for controlling his emotion because he understood the assignment. He understood the situation that if I put my hands on her, they sending my black ass to jail. So black men, separate yourself. Do not retaliate because it's not going to go well for you. And black women, stop it. Not to all black women. This message is not to all black women. But this is for a certain category of women that do not know how to control your emotions. Don't put your hands on your black man. Don't put your hands on a black man because things can go left real quick. It ain't worth it. If that black man cheated on you, so what? A lot of people done been cheating on. Separate yourself from it. Move on with your life. It is not worth your peace. It is not worth you putting your hands on that black man because you see what happened to Sha'Carri. Her black ass went to jail. Yes, she got out, but everybody don't have those privileges like Sha'Carri Richardson has. Everybody don't have those type of privileges. Hell, everybody can't bail out of jail because they don't have the money. They don't have the resources. So don't put yourself in the hole because you fail to control your emotions. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do y'all think about the story? And stay tuned to the next live video. This is the Royal Figures Show. Stay tuned to the next video. Take care, man.